Hello everyone, welcome back. We're going to continue our discussion in database design by not looking at the data, but rather discussing a very important concept in database design. As a matter of fact, I would argue that this is the most important concept to understand in this class and in the field of database design. And that is the concept of the functional dependency. So, what is a functional dependency? Well, rather than just giving a flat definition, what we're going to begin with looking at is an example. And for that example, I want us to think about Girl Scout cookies. Yum. So, we can think about this as a business model. Let's say that each box of Girl Scout cookies costs $6. I don't know how much they actually cost these days, but we can express this as a simple formula. Boxes of cookies times $6 is equal to my total cost. That makes sense, right? So if I buy 5 boxes of cookies, 5 times 6, $30. That's how much it costs me to buy 5 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. Well, that is actually a functional dependency. And that is expressed in the concept that if I know how many boxes of cookies I'm going to get, I can determine what my total cost will be. So in this way, we can say boxes of cookies determines total cost because we know that formula. And the flip side of it is total cost is dependent on boxes of cookies, because if we don't know how many boxes of cookies we bought, we cannot know what the total cost is. So we refer to that as a functional dependency. Using one, we can determine what the other is. So let's think about this again using a formula that we saw come up in the Cape Cod example, and that is, if I can find it, quantity times price is extended price, and that certainly makes sense here in the data. 1 times 300 equals 300. 4 times 50 equals 200. So here we go again. Quantity times price equals extended price. Now, if we know the quantity, can we determine what the extended price is? Okay, I bought one of something. How much did I pay for it? Well, what does that something cost? Well, what if I bought 4 of something? It makes no difference. You need to know how much it cost. Likewise, if I bought X amount of a $50 something, you need to know how many of them I bought before you can determine what the price is. So this is actually expressed as a functional dependency as well. And we use the parentheses to show that those two fields together determine this. So I open parentheses and I do quantity, and then a comma, and then price, and I close it, and then the arrow determines extended price. With these two pieces together, I can determine this, and that is expressed as extended price. This is the format that we'll be working with most of the time, is this shorthand using the arrow to show a functional dependency. And likewise, extended price is dependent on quantity and price. So you cannot know extended price without knowing the quantity and the price. So, okay, that's great. These are formulas. It's very easy to look at a formula and just say these two things on the left side of the equal sign tell me what's on the right hand of the equal sign. Well, we actually use the same concept in data. And in the next lesson, we're going to begin taking a look at that. So stay tuned.